and robbing Ludite, unleashing the loudest, hardest hitting metal show on the airwaves.
of misery. make my way through the mud of whoopee preachers. And I found the delusion, stone of a whoopee revolution. Do you really know how I felt being high-tied by your dead solution? Lyrics actors of devotion, not a temptation to conquer the exception. Whether we loved, nor some shit, or we set off for another absurd trip. They got no destination in this still lifetime. It's the mass that surrounds us. They ain't and I've got to stop this endless narrow-minded self-degradation. What is this need? Why you point your finger at me? You cling to bad abuse. To avoid a lead. To avoid a lead. I get a firm grip of dreams. I get a firm grip of dreams.
I get a firm grip of dreams.
Welcome to the Metal Revolution, where we are paying tribute to the bands who support this show. We are talking about avant-garde metal genre, the metal music producers, Breaking Spines news, and talking to Renegade Train at 8 p.m. Renegade Train is an original hard rock band based out of the Lansing and Jackson areas of Michigan. They describe themselves as a mid-southern Michigan rock outfit, drawing heavy sonic inspiration from legendary metal and grunge bands like Black Sabbath, Metallica, Rage Against the Machine, Alice in Chains, Tool, Disturbed, and Avenged Sevenfold. So, are you ready, Jeff?
I'm always ready, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you ready?
Tactical nuke incoming!
Hi, this is Jeff James.
This is Rockin.
You're listening to
Metal Revolution Hour.
All right. So, yeah, tonight we're going to play 2 songs each. And it just happens to be that Johnny sent over a song and we're going to play it tonight.
Yeah.
And we planned on playing him anyway, so he's going to have 3 in a row. How's that sound? Be a nice break for us?
Yeah, I mean, and that just shows how awesome it is, too. Like, let's just do it live right now. It's like rock and roll.
Yeah, man, that's so rock and roll. I love that. So, yeah, definitely going to be playing it tonight. All right, so we also have music by My Cleveland Project, The Rising Fall. You heard King Earn kick us off. 2 great songs in a row, man. Mm-hmm. With A Firm Grip of Dreams, and that was a collaboration with Black Marine. And then we kicked it off with a song called
Painkiller?
Painkiller. Thank you so much.
I was like, ooh, it reminds me of Judas Priest.
Johnny just said what?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
I just totally
Too
went
much
like,
rocker isn't good for anyone. All right.
well, there's Rockin' Robin, Johnny Rocker.
Yeah, man. This is going to be a great show. We're going to be talking avant-garde music, the metal genre, okay?
And then did you mention them?
The Rising Fall?
No.
No. 7 days a minute, we're playing you 2.
Yeah.
She's
Because
on the ball,
I see
man.
you out there in the comments, too.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show, Johnny. 7 days a minute, Debbie Hall. Matt, I know you're watching in the car on your way home. And also the Harlot. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. All right, let's go. Let's do avant-garde.
Alrighty.
Of the dark side.
Teach us, Jeff.
All right, I got to pull this closer to me.
That's all right. Just making sure the microphone was not like this.
You hear yourself good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. She has new headphones today.
New headphones from high school.
Yeah, and we have the same, not the same brand, but the same company. And Audio Technica. They're
Yeah.
great. Great sound, man. Great sound. All right. Avant-garde metal. Are you familiar with that?
Sounds Viking-esque.
You know there's a whole genre for Viking music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're probably going to do it eventually. All right. Avant-garde metal, also known as experimental metal or avant metal. It's a subgenre of heavy metal music characterized by aggressive experimentation, unorthodox structures, and a blending of non-traditional sounds and outside genres. It serves as a metal's catch-all category for bands intentionally that break established rules and subvert conventional songwriting parameters. That's a lot.
I used to
That
be
was a
called
lot
a
right
hipster at one point until people realized that hipsters actually look all the same.
A hipster? Really?
Yeah, because I would wear like my shiny silver spandex leggings to school. Like I was all 80s and stuff. They're like, you're not like the norm. You're a hipster. And I'm like, don't call me that.
Hipster.
I
You're a
don't even know what
hipster.
that is. I'm not going to be popular now.
I like when people call me boomer. I'm like, I'm not even that old, bro. I'm not a boomer.
I'm a millennial, but I'm one of those that are like really in between Gen X and millennial because of how I grew up.
I'm Gen X. I come from the streets of North Homestead. We moved around a lot, so all right, whatever. So it fuses extreme metal with jazz, classical, opera, electronic, circus music, or industrial elements. That's crazy.
That sounds perfect for the Phantom of the Opera. Like everything that just sounds like his genre.
Yeah, it's very cool. They incorporate saxophones, violins, drum machines, obscure instruments like the hammered dulcimer, alongside traditional metal gear. The dulcimer is awesome, by the way.
I'd have to see a picture.
I have a metal, I can't remember what they freaking call it, but I have a metal box that has all metal pins, right? And they're all different angles or different lengths. And so they're keys, different keys. And it's electric, so you can plug it in, right? And make all these weird sounds. I used to plug that into my guitar pedal with the wah pedal and just go crazy with it. Makes great sounds. I always wanted to do that in a band, but you know how it goes. All right, so it frequently relies on fractured, unorthodox guitar textures and harsh, highly theatrical or operatic vocal styles.
Your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just about to say it. Yeah, man. Don't love it. Don't love it. Operatic. Jesus. All right, I'm moving on. Rejects standard verse-chorus formats, which is cool, in favor of unpredictable time signatures and chaotic structures. I like that. Chaos.
You like chaos?
Sometimes. When I did martial arts, we used to call it controlled chaos. Because once you got really good at it, like higher up in rank, right, it slowed down for you. So you could telegraph other people that were lower than you could telegraph what they were doing. It was controlled chaos. That's what war is supposed to be for soldiers, because they practice it so much. So when they're under fire, it's just chaos, but it's controlled. Taught you something. All right, so the pioneers, which are the 1980s to the early 1990s, Celtic Frost, broadly credited with launching experimental metal by adding classical elements, operatic vocals to thrash metal. Would you like to read the next one?
Is it Voivod?
Voivod. Mark Berry produced them, by the way.
Okay.
Shout out, Mark. All right, so pioneered the use of dissonance, robotic effects, and futuristic concepts in heavy music. Mr. Bungle. You guys know that band, right? Mm-hmm. That's Mike Patton from Faith No More, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Cool band. They are the ones that incorporated like circus music and a bunch of industrial sounds, which was kind of cool. I kind of like avant-garde, I have to admit it. Mm-hmm. All right, so blended metal with funk, jazz, ska, and circus melodies, laying the groundwork for absolute creative unpredictability. The extreme metamorphosis, mid-1990s to the 2000s. Gore guts,
I remember that name.
That's a crazy name. Gorguts. Their trademark album, Obscura, completely redefined technical death metal through dense, jagged,
A tonality
tonality.
for atonement.
Autonomous tonality. I can't even say it.
Arcturus.
Arcturus and Red. Oh, I'm sorry.
Vedbuens.
Vedbuens.
End.
And straight. Say that a few times.
Vedbuens end.
Vedbuens end.
Vedbuens end.
All right. Key players in the historic Norwegian scene who wrapped black metal into theatrical, cosmic, and avant-garde art pieces. Maudlin of the Well combined death doom metal foundations with jazz, ambient music, chamber rock textures, modern innovators. The modern innovators. 2010s to present. Igor, a chaotic project that seamlessly mashes together breakcore, death metal, opera, and baroque classical music.
You're like,
Say
I got that one.
Baroque. I believe that's like barroom music,
Okay.
Like
Okay.
polkas,
the big
maybe?
band. Like a
big band stuff. Maybe I
Yeah,
don't
that's what
know.
was
I don't
my
know what
first
baroque
thought.
means. Classical music, big band classical music. I'm not sure. Imperial Triumphant. Losing my voice. Uses dissonant, chaotic jazz metal to construct a claustrophobic, avant-garde picture of luxury and decay. Luxury and decay. Isn't that like an oxymoron?
claustrophobia.
I thought you were going to say something else.
No, luxury and decay reminds me of the Munsters house. Oh, there's
Yeah,
not
that could
enough
be true.
cobwebs.
Yeah, it's true. They had a cool freaking house and they had a bunch of weird stuff inside of it. Okay, so Zeal and Odor just took,
Juxtaposes.
thank you, Delta Blues and spiritual slave chants with harsh black metal instrumentation. What would I do without her? I hate all these metal terms, man. They are so hard to pronounce. You guys have no idea. All right, slave chants with black metal. That's kind of cool.
I mean, I like chanty music.
I don't know if I like slave chants.
I know, that's why I purposely didn't say that.
It's kind of cool. You know, Native American chanting is really cool and stuff, but
I mean, I guess that's where tribal kind of goes into play there.
yeah, true. Working on the chain gang.
Goodness.
That's awful. Hey, Johnny Rocket just saw Gorguts Death Tribute in Baltimore this year. Very cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, super cool. So that's avant-garde music.
Okay.
I think you should check it out. I think it'd be crazy.
Well, I believe I know of, some Celtic Frost songs. I just couldn't tell you like what one is off the top of my head, but I felt like I was like, yeah, they're cool. But
Yeah.
they're from the 80s, so that makes sense.
Voivod, also an earlier band too. They're kind of cool. Mr. Bungle was kind of cool. I don't love ska. It's okay. I like that one band, Catch 22. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones are okay. Ska, I could take it or leave it. But, yeah, Voivod was cool. Robotic vocal effects. Futuristic concepts in heavy music. That's cool. I like that. All right, let's play some tunes. My Cleveland Project, that's Thursday night, and we'll be right back.
Regret. Didn't regret. Didn't know the gun was loaded, didn't see the threat. Never knew that it was over until you drew your last breath. Holding you in my arms so tight, never wanted to let go. Never knew that it was over until you drew your last breath. Holding you in my arms so tight, never wanted to let go.
Officer McLaughlin, please see the woman on Miller Avenue. Gunshots fired. The suspect, white male, late 30s, 190 pounds, wearing a black shirt, blue jeans. Proceed with caution.
When the gun went off, it ripped my heart in two. Something I never wanted to, and I put in you. The night is on my mind, I'll never forget. Didn't know the gun was loaded, didn't see the threat. Never knew that it was over until you drew your last breath. Holding you in my arms so tight, never wanted to let go. Never knew that it was over until you drew your last breath. Holding you in my arms so tight, never wanted to let go. I never felt the love when you held me in your arms. When we sat and talked, you never heard a word. I tried to do my best, never good enough. Never felt complete with the times that we shared. The times that I shared with you, I'm all alone. You took my heart away from me. I'm all alone. You took my heart and threw it away. The looks on your face never brought me happiness. You left me all alone. I felt so helpless. Gonna move on and do
You took my heart and you threw it away, Robin. You just threw it away so easily.
What else did I do?
Don't touch that. All right, you ready for legendary metal producers and the bands they worked with?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of cool. I've been wanting to do metal producers for a while. Who I thought was going to be on the list, we'll discuss a little bit afterwards, but it's kind of cool. So before the legends became legends, someone had to capture the thunder. From the mixing desk to the master tapes, these producers shaped the sound of heavy metal. Your backstage pass to the minds that define the genre, from the loudest guitar tones to the most brutal drum tracks, we are diving deep into the history of heavy music. You're listening to Metal Revolution, and let the madness begin.
So we have Rick Rubin, known for bringing stripped-down primal energy to established acts and guiding them into cultural juggernauts. Notable bands like Metallica, Slayer, and System of a Down.
System of a Down's a great band. I said at the beginning of the show, King Ern sounds a little bit like System of a Down mixed with a little bit of Pink Floyd. Mm-hmm. Slayer, they're okay. Demonic.
They're okay, but yeah, I love my Metallica.
Yeah, we've discussed. I don't hate Metallica. I'm just not a huge fan. All right, continue.
But Terry Date, the go-to producer for 90s groove metal, celebrated for massive guitar tones and punchy, tight rhythm sections. Notable bands like Pantera, Deftones, Soundgarden, and White Zombie.
Do you like any of those bands? Soundgarden, probably, right?
All those bands are like, they're all right, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Chris Cornell
Yeah.
has a great voice, but I got so turned off. If you listen to it long enough, it can like go like, oh my gosh, no.
It's a little depressing, you mean?
It's the drowniness of it.
Yeah, muddy.
It's like, I don't know how long I can listen to it.
Terry Date's got kind of a muddy mix going on. It works for bands like that because they're like super heavy and they're super down-tuned, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't hate them, like I said.
I don't hate. No, I hate. I'm just not a big fan of that.
Right.
I like some of it.
Scott Burns is the godfather of early death metal, operating out of Morse Sound Recording in Tampa, Florida. He defined the raw cutting guitar and snare sounds of the genre like Death, Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, and Obituary.
Obituary has cool aesthetics.
So does Death.
So does Morbid Angel.
Cannibal Corpse is pretty like they became like the face of it for a while too.
True.
Of that genre.
They have
I think.
crazy aesthetics as
Yeah.
well.
I mean, all the album covers being just censored.
Yeah, true. That's why you have to go buy it.
Yeah, exactly. So Martin Birch, often called the patron saint of new wave of British heavy metal, one of my favorite genres. So Birch produced some of the most iconic mythic metal albums in history, like Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, and Deep Purple.
Cool bands. Now that you're starting to get into what I dig, man. Iron Maiden. Deep Purple's great. Knocking at your back door. I don't mean it
I'm
like
already
that.
seeing a name that's not on this list, and it's probably not even the name that you have. But Ross Robinson, referred to as the godfather of nu metal, Robinson's famous for his intense, psychologically demanding studio sessions designed to capture unfiltered emotional anguish like Korn, Slipknot, and Limp Bizkit.
What do you think that means? Psychologically demanding.
Hopefully it's nothing like Jared Leto method acting.
Stressful. We went in the studio and they beat us with wands. Come on, get the vocal out. You suck. Psychologically demanding studio sessions designed to capture unfiltered emotional anguish. It worked for those bands. Korn, Slipknot, Limp Bizkit. Right?
I like Slipknot especially.
Didn't Jonathan Davis do a song where you did nothing but cry in it?
I don't remember.
And it was like really heartbreaking and emotional.
No, I don't remember this.
He must have been working with
Him?
Ross. Ross was in the studio with him. Yeah, nuts.
How old is Andy? Isn't Andy Sneap playing in Judas Priest?
I'm not sure.
Holy crap.
You see Quiet Riot's looking for a new singer?
Because it's Andy something that plays in Judas Priest instead of Glenn now, but he helped produce like Firepower, one of those last albums.
I'm
If
not
it's the
sure.
same one. So he's a cornerstone of modern metal and metalcore production, and delivering unparalleled clarity and aggression like Machine Head, Trivium, and Killswitch Engage.
I like Killswitch Engage.
Yeah.
They're a cool band. Trivium's really cool.
Yeah. And I mean, all those bands are good. I just,
I've never really
I
listened
don't
to
know.
Machine Head, though.
me either.
It's not one of my things. I don't know. But yeah, that's legendary metal producers. So then I was thinking, like, there's a lot of them that, like, in the 80s, Bob Rock. Or not in the 80s, I'm sorry. Who am I thinking about? Mike Klink from Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah, you were saying that. Yeah.
And then of course, yeah, Bob Rock, who worked with Metallica.
I mean, yes, I think of Mutt Lange because of my Def
Matt Lang,
Leppardness.
Mike
But
Klink.
the one I'm really thinking of is Tom Allum.
Yeah, who'd he produce?
Judas Priest, Loverboy.
I love Loverboy.
I know.
Although, have you seen Mike Reno lately? The singer?
So.
Oh.
I have a photo with
Gotta
Mike.
be nice.
I have a photo with Mike. He was cool.
He still has it, though. He can still
I know.
really sing really well.
That's why I'm like, I don't care. I mean, yeah.
You would think because he's overweight, he would struggle to get the words out. But no, man, that guy rocks. It's not like Vince Neil. Vince Neil is, I consider,
He's just
overweight.
slow
And
and
he
careful.
can't sing.
Yeah, he's just slow and careful in his movements. You know, he's deliberate.
Yeah. Allegedly, it's not even allegedly. Vince Neil is open about all the drugs he did. So I'm sure, like, that stuff, affects your singing.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Indeed.
Don't do it. Okay. All right, we got 2 in a row, and then we have an interview coming up very
Wait,
soon.
Is Jim Steinman like an honorable mention?
Yeah, for sure.
Bad at hell.
Yeah, honorable mentions. I'd probably give it up to
I'm still going for Tom Allen.
Mutt Lange, though. He really
know.
he really captured great sound.
I mean, he pushed them like to that point where they were like, "We can't do this without you," you know.
Yeah,
Def
that's when you
Leppard,
know.
like he's the 6th member of the
Yeah.
band.
Pyromania, man, that
No,
was
I love that
amazing.
album.
Amazing album.
Coming Under Fire, like all the B-sides on that album are so good.
They're great. They're great. Hey, who produced Bon Jovi? Did John Bon Jovi produce his own stuff? I wonder who produced him.
I don't know why, like someone linked to Rat would come to mind. Rat or Cinderella.
Yeah, I don't know. Rat
think
and
it's-
Cinderella. I wonder who produced them too.
Well, I know Cinderella and Bon Jovi are from the same area, and that's how Bon Jovi got popular, I think.
Yeah.
Or Cinderella got popular. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they're from Boston or something like that.
You know who I've been seeing in the news a lot? Tommy Downs from Faster Pussycat. He just played with
What'd he do?
he just played with Slash and Duff McKagan.
Okay.
And I don't know if they recorded or what they did or they just jammed. And then I saw him with, I believe the dude's name is Ricky Rathman. Isn't he from Headbangers Ball or something?
Oh, yeah, Ricky Rackman.
Rackman, that's it. Yeah,
Met him. He's nice.
Yeah. Have you? That's cool.
Yeah, no, he's like the owner of the Cat House, isn't he? Like the original 80s Cat House. And then
Yeah.
he had a radio show like back 15 years ago or something like that, like with Eddie Trunk, like an Eddie Trunk show kind of deal.
All right. I'm just looking to see what time it is. I can't see that far. Tampa death metal is Johnny Rocker's jam. Florida has some really great death metal bands. I lived in Florida for a while. We lived
Isn't that
in
where
Fort
Obituary
Myers.
is, actually?
I think so.
Actually, that makes sense.
I'm not sure. But the death metal scene, you're right, Johnny, is really good down there. Really good. Georgia also has a really good rock scene. I've seen it all.
My friends in Atlanta and can attest to that.
Yeah, Atlanta rocks. I mean, maybe that has something to do with Florida. I'm not sure.
Or with Georgia.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, let's play some tunes.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we got some other stuff to talk about. This is 7 Days a Minute. Song is called I'm Not Okay. And then we're going to follow that with another 7 Days a Minute with Dear Diary. And we'll be right back.
watching myself in the mirror. I call to myself, talk to myself, can't hear myself till I scream. There's pain and there's violence, I'm crying in silence, wearing masks to hide the real. And I feel the deception, I know your intentions were good. It's the mindful past for me. I'm still living in a nightmare, a place to keep you safe from me. The prison doors, they cloud my visions. They never open up for me. The living, the Holy Ghost keeps me alive. The darkest night is finally over. The Son of God is still It's me. Dear diary, do you think I'll die alone? into my heart of stone. I found redemption in my darkest days. I rose above it, now I'm face to face with me. Man alive, dear diary, can you see the fire in my twisted mind? I find no mystery of why my blood turns cold. It's just a history of what I bought and sold. Cloud my mind. Dear diary, should I leave the wreckage of my past behind? Infatuated with the world I never knew, and dreams to bring to life the words I write to you. Dear diary, little whispers cloud my mind. Dear diary, little whispers cloud my mind. Little whispers cloud my mind.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I love that. 2 great songs in a row. 7 days a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. We were discussing them the whole time. And we were talking about some other stuff.
Only, like, I looked up, too. I was like, I had to find out if Andy Sneap is who I was thinking. Yes, so he has been producing Judas Priest since Firepower, to my knowledge.
Cool. Yeah.
Or this album before it, because Firepower is when he took over the touring duties for Glenn Tipton. So that's how I was able to meet him, too. I have a picture with Andy. I'm like, I swear that's the same name, because I remembered it being a little different, the last name.
Yeah, very cool.
But he's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, high five, Gibby. High five to you, brother.
Hide the women.
Hide the women. Gibby's on the prowl.
I don't hide for nobody.
The other thing Johnny brought up was Nuno.
Yeah.
Love the way he plays guitar. He's kind of like, he's metal for sure, but he's got this like gothic aesthetic to himself. He looks cool and he freaking rocks. I like his melodic solos. I think myself that I kind of play a little bit like him because I like him, you know, so I try to play like the people I like. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's super cool. I love his guitar playing. Also, have you ever seen the Game of Thrones with all the guitar players, like Scott Ian and Nuno and.
No, but I was just telling you, I've been rewatching Game of Thrones. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. Isn't that weird how we bring those things up?
Yeah.
Love him. Scott Ian, Tom Morello, Brad Paisley joins it, and you think like he's a country he's a really great guitar player, but he's a country artist. So he adds this like he's playing on a Telecaster, and he's playing through a lot of distortion, but he's got this twang, man. It sounds so good. You guys got to check it out. It's on YouTube. I might post it on my Facebook later. It's so super cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. So, want to tell you a little bit about the Metal VIP contest because it's ending tonight on this show. We will announce it next Saturday night before the House of Blues thing, which we'll talk about in a second. But the Metal VIP contest, you go to outlawradionation.com/ go on there, sign up. You have a chance to win 2 tickets, signed memorabilia with the bands, a chance to go in the raffle where you can win a Gibson guitar, a Black Star amp. What's the other thing?
Doug Aldrich's lessons.
Doug Aldrich will give you guitar lessons. You can sign up for that cool stuff. So there's a ton of stuff. You get to hang out with Outlaw Radio Nation in the crew.
Isn't it like early entry and
Yep.
then just photo opportunity with the judges if they're free?
Yeah, the whole VIP package. Plus,
Yeah.
early entry. You get there early, get a seat up front, man.
Get your merch sooner.
Yeah, get your merch sooner.
Take
You're
it back to
there.
your car if you need to.
You get to hang out with Robin. That's a bonus, right?
The power of the dark side.
I hung out with the what did I call you that one night?
I don't know.
The
but
metal
priestess
priestess, the princess of metal, or
something dark priestess or something like
the
that.
dark priestess of metal.
I'll take princess of the night.
Princess of the night.
Like the Saxon song.
Of the dark side.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Do one of these, and we'll get Robin this. So that happens July 26th. It's the Battle of the Bands, Rock to Revival. Rock God Entertainment is putting this on. It's going to be a fantastic night. The other thing that's great about it, it's for Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital in Cleveland. It's a great charity. They're doing like a poker run. Did you see that before it?
No.
There's going to be a poker run that's going to go past the hospital, I believe, on the way to the big show.
Oh, okay.
Who's going to be there? The judges.
Vinny Apathy. Doug Aldrich. Tony Cavazzo. Mark Kendall. And Dino from, what was Sabotage? That he was in?
No,
Dino?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, TSO. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sabotage is also a great band.
I guess
think
I
he
was
played
mixing
it.
him up with Joel Holkstra, but
And I know he also played in some other metal bands. I just can't think of them right now. And if you guys know out there in Cindy or
watch it be Sabotage.
watch it be Sabotage. But yeah, very cool. All right, and that's gonna be happening July 26th. And for that lineup, we'll give them one. Okay? I have somebody very cool coming to the show. Very, very cool. I just got to get to my pages here, and we'll get to it. Alrighty. You ready to go?
Let's go.
All right. We have
Choo-choo.
somebody in the green room. We're about to bring him in, okay? What is the most rewarding part of building a Trainiac community in the mid-southern Michigan rock scene? You're officially on the tracks with the Renegade Train band. We're smashing the brakes on the ordinary and pulling into the station with raw music, unfiltered stories, the wildest voices from the underground scene. No tracks can hold us. No rules can stop us. Grab your drink, turn the volume all the way up, and get ready to ride. Here are your captains of chaos, the Renegade Train. And guys, let me get you here. Welcome to the show.
What's going on?
What's up, guys? Nice to see you.
What's up?
Very cool. Love your music,
Thank you, sir.
and I can't wait to play it for our audience later. All right, so let's jump right into it, okay? I got a bunch of questions for you. So, when you play live, the band has a reputation for high octane performances, right? What's the secret to translating the studio sound into such an engaging live experience? Because I heard that about you guys, that you have like super high powered emotional performances. That's what they say.
Who's they? That's
I reached
interesting.
out to some people in Michigan and seen you play.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah, it is.
I think we just be ourselves, really. I don't know how really to respond. That's very interesting.
I mean, basically, if you don't feel it, then how do you expect anybody else to feel your music?
Yeah.
That's very true. That's super true.
We love what we do.
You have to love it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, are there any specific Detroit area venues that hold a special place in the band's history?
Well, we just recently played at the Diesel Concert Lounge. That's actually kind of a little bit north of Detroit. I
Okay,
guess.
yeah.
Got to be one of the support bands for Buck Cherry.
Wow, very cool.
That's cool. I like Diesel. I've been there because we're not too far away. Been there in the machine shop personally. I like Diesel though. It was a lot cleaner.
It's cool. It's kind of cool how they have it set up where you can, like, the first band starts in the one room, and as soon as they're done, the next band starts in the next room, and it kind
Yeah.
of goes back and forth until the night's
Yeah, no,
a smoother transition.
Cool. Sorry, is it a delay?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, guys. It happens all the time. All right. So, from a business and creative perspective, what goals do you guys have planned moving forward? What are your goals going forward?
Well, I think first and foremost, we want to finally get a CD out. Because we were dealing with basically the place where we were professionally recorded our first half dozen original songs. Our recording person who owned the studio moved up to Traverse City on us. But I think we re-recorded one of our early songs with a different studio, kind of as an experiment, and I think
I think he's our guy.
think he's our guy. Yeah.
It was that quick.
Yep. So hopefully finishing off the CD, and then then from there, hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, we were hoping maybe we would find our way onto Upheaval, maybe Rock Lansing, one of the major festivals up this way. Doesn't appear that that's going to happen this year, but next year we'll see what we can see.
We got to get you to come to Cleveland. Tear it up.
We'd be down.
Cleveland.
Foundry would probably be great for them.
Foundry would be a great venue for you guys. Cool staff. They promote the bands. They always have great nationals that come through. It's a cool location because it's still kind of underground, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. And they have certain themed nights, and it's right by the zoo.
Yeah. It's right in the metro area. So, yeah, I would totally be down to come see you guys. I would love that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the goal is we want to venture beyond Michigan. Maybe Indiana, Ohio. If the opportunity is a good one, if everybody's scheduling works out. We've been pretty consistent this summer. We've been out at least once every month, once or twice every month.
I'd also like to see you guys venture into Chicago and maybe hook up with the Rising Fall.
Oh, we would definitely love that.
They've mentioned wanting to do a show with us, and I'd love that.
That would be a good opportunity.
They're good.
Yes, that'd be another place we'd basically like get out more into the Midwest.
That'd be a perfect fit, actually, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, you guys would be great with them. And also up in Chicago, there's a bunch of great bands, man. You got like Vintage Blonde. They're going to be with us tomorrow on the Outlaw Radio Show. They're a great band. They play with the Rising Fall. Rising Fall gets a lot of great bands that play with them. Um, you guys would mix really well. I think that'd be fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree because I'm just thinking that it will happen.
I kind of feel like it's going to happen
Yeah.
for those guys.
Hopefully. Yeah, we're kind of like friends from the Jeff Tucker chat.
Nice. All right, real cool. Hey, one thing I was going to ask you is the album done? I mean, do you just have to mix and master it, or do you have to go into the studio and lay tracks?
I think we have to figure out what we want to do.
We have the songs. We're just it's just figuring out which ones we would like to put. We're very close to having actually kind of like a, if you would will, like a 2-part CD, something like that. We've got, and we're still writing, so there could be even more than that at some point.
So really, it's kind of figuring out what we want to do. Because we DIY'd like our first half dozen songs, and
Trying to get those re-recorded, I think.
right, not trying to unnecessarily criticize everybody, but they didn't come out very well.
And the songs have evolved. The longer we play them, the
Right.
more they evolve, and we'd like to get like more current, like how we play them today, as opposed to how we played them almost 3 years ago.
4 years, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
The sound has changed a little bit.
tonight we're going to play Uncertainty. How old is that song?
That's our most recent release.
Nice. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm up with it. I was like, I hope I'm not playing something super old.
Well, old to us, maybe some of them, but could be new to somebody else.
Yeah.
So all the songs really just kind of.
Tell me about that song. What's it about?
Oh, so basically, it's kind of me, if you will, tone painting. It's basically kind of like, the dreams and idealism of youth eventually give way to the unceasing waking nightmare that is adulthood.
In a nutshell.
Great pep talk, Dan.
And
But
we
yeah,
were
that's
miss-
basically, the certainty and everything that you have when you're younger, and basically just kind of evolves into, I believe it's a Buddhist aphorism that basically uncertainty is the only certainty.
Hey, man, I was thinking earlier today, because I have moments myself like that. And I was thinking about that song, and I was like, I wonder what that's really about. That's cool.
I mean, that's kind of how I see it.
And who wrote the song?
Dan writes riffs. We help him arrange. I write bass lines. George writes drums. My son writes lyrics. He's lead singer.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So it's a collaboration.
Nice. A lot of bands sometimes, you just have one guy writing everything. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I love when bands do that arrangement, unless it really works, like they just really don't care what they're playing or whatever,
Yeah.
Mostly Dan comes up with like pretty complete songs, but
Yeah.
there can be variations made, and
Yeah, sometimes they talk me out of my stupid or bad ideas. Like if you guys listen to Celerity tonight, I heard like a rap part on the bridge, but they managed to fight me off, and that was the correct decision. But
That's
what
great.
Keegan did ended up being much better.
This thing we call it democracy, if you will.
Yeah. I like a democracy. Hey, Robin's got a fun question for you guys. You're going to dig this one. You got to think for a second on this one.
If you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, what are you putting on the turntable?
Oh,
yeah, what you would do, Dan.
Oh, I mean,
Which one has a lot of tracks?
you I mean, are we confined to like rock, or do you mean like anything?
Oh, anything.
Anything.
Oh, probably Bach, St. Matthew's Passion.
Okay. You said Bach?
Yep, J.S. Bach, St. Matthew's Passion.
Okay.
Sorry, air conditioning running up here because it's if you guys don't know, in Michigan we're getting a lot of the wildfire haze, and it's about 90 degrees still somehow.
No, that's us here too in
Yeah.
Ohio.
The humidity is awful, man. It's really hot in the studio too. I'm in shorts, man. Like
Yep.
short shorts.
Yeah, don't let me wear short shorts. There was an incident,
If I didn't have her, I would be wearing boxers right now. It gets so hot in here.
Yeah, it's not bad. We are in like the basically half of what we call the man cave north, the studio, kind of the part like I use, kind of like it's where I have like my computers and my A-track that I write a lot of my ideas laid out on. And you see my part of my library laid out on the shelves behind you, and all kinds of madness.
Yeah, very cool, man. How about the rest of the guys? What's the album you live without?
Most of my life. Mine would probably be something Seven Dust.
And I was gonna say the same.
Really?
I was gonna say probably Seven Dust on repeat.
No, they're cool. I saw them at Rock on the Range a couple of times. I was really pleasantly surprised.
Probably one of the most underrated bands out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Several.
Yep.
But they are definitely on that list.
I always hear them, and I feel like they should be bigger, like almost like Avenged Sevenfold or towards that ilk.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one I could listen to for the rest of my life if I had nothing else. So Avenged Sevenfold.
Them?
Yeah, we mentioned them earlier in the show.
Yeah.
I like that band.
Yeah, they're good.
I like that band a lot. I used to use the one song for my intro, not Nightmare, but the other one that's on there. It starts off with the guitar, the fast riffing. I can't think of the name of it.
Hail to the King.
Hail to the King. I
That's
love
a good
that.
song.
Used to use that in my old show back in the day.
Played that when I used to play in cover bands, and yeah, that's like about a 4.5 minute guitar solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It reminds me a little bit of AC/DC's Thunder, a little bit, but more metal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some influence there.
That was kind of the point of that album for them, is they really let their influences, hang out there.
Big time.
Like This Is War sounds, a lot like a certain Metallica song.
I really liked their follow-up to that album. I thought it was really different, kind of like avant-garde metal. It was experimental. They did a lot of cool stuff on there. It was a little gothic. It was super cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like, I was like traumatized when Metallica came out with the Black Album as a kid, but now that I'm older, I understand it. You got to do what you want to do. You can't do what people want you to do.
Right.
It's, kind of almost it's almost like being like in a musical prison.
Yeah, boxed in.
Yeah, you have to evolve.
Right. Unless you're AC/DC.
It's the same riff over and over on the same scale.
Or the Stones. Who their heyday albums are great. They went on the Stones went on about a 5-album run. Basically, I believe, I forget what it is. Anyways, but yeah, they went on about a 5-album run. Some of the stuff is so great. Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main Street, Goat's Head Soup. But it seems like when Mick Taylor left the band, they kind of lost their mojo. Because when I was a kid, I could never understood the reverence for people had until the Rolling Stones until I got older and went back and listened to some of their late 60s, early 70s stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, Joe Entiendo. I understand now.
Oh, Rolling Stones, man. I love Rolling Stones. Saw them in Cleveland at the old stadium.
That's cool.
Like
I've always
fifth
liked
row. It was amazing. That was with In Living Color open for them. It was crazy.
Oh, man, another hugely underrated band.
Oh yeah, great band.
Personality.
Yep, that's true.
a good song.
They were great. Hey, speaking of the Stones, I mean, Miss You, Heartbreaker.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of all the tunes I love, but
Satisfaction.
yeah, that's iconic. But Miss You is so great. Like they have great music and One Shot. I think it was the One Shot tour. That's what it was, or something like that. Steel Wheels. That was the.
Kind of their return to form because man, they got a lot of people lost their way. A lot of people lost their way in the '80s, man.
True.
The forces of commercialism and the amounts of drugs that were running around, the types of drugs, man.
Hey, do you call your community fan base the Trainiacs?
Yep, the 12s of Trainiacs,
The dozen that
Worldwide.
or maybe the 12 Trainiacs, but
Well, what's the most rewarding part of building the Trainiacs community in Michigan there?
oh, I mean, to me, it's like the few and dedicated fans. We have a guy that actually dresses up a conductor and comes to our local shows.
I have some cousins that have been to like the last. They went to both rounds of the homegrown throwdown, and they came and saw us open for Buck Cherry.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I believe they were down there with us last when we played the music box.
Yes.
Yeah, we have like this 10-minute song of ours that we ended up
Instrumental.
playing with like a string quartet. These young kids
That's
down at the music box last. I want to say September, October,
Yeah, that sounds right.
somewhere in there. I don't know.
It's not
I think-
recorded yet.
Yeah. And I think we kind of ruined it now that we've like played it with the string quartet,
We're
which
gonna have
is
to record it
which
with
is the only time we've ever played that live. It's like, God dang it. It's kind of like that Metallica song, No Leaf Clover. You know, when you hear with all, because that was kind of my take on S&M, because I'm very into classical music, and I was kind of listening to S&M, hoping I could glean something I could borrow here and there, maybe throw some orchestration on some of our songs. But my whole impression of S&M is there's really not that much that you couldn't live without hearing, but No Leaf Clover would be the exception because that's the way you've always heard it, with all of the parts written by, I believe, Michael Kamen of the San Francisco Orchestra. It's, you basically you can't hear him without him. And now that we played that song once live with these, young women, basically, I believe one young man and three young women, traditional string quartet, two violins, viola, and cello. And now that we played it with them, it's like, no, I always want to hear it like that.
Yeah. I wish I had a train horn for you that I could do for a soundbite. I have this. Closest you're gonna get.
We actually, so I have one of the new toys. I have a Helix Stadium, and it actually has an SD card player on it. Plays WAV files, and we've actually incorporated that into our intro, along with a bunch of other random madness.
I love that, man. That's super cool. And do you really have a train conductor that comes to the show?
Oh yes,
The local shows, yeah. Yep.
Dresses up.
We call him number one fan.
Yep.
yeah.
That's. If you come to Cleveland, you have to bring number one fan with you.
Yeah,
Place to stay.
Conductor.
Yeah, the conductor.
might be a tough get, but we'll try to make it happen.
That'd be super cool, man. All right. So, Robin, you have a question for him?
Where can we hear the music and buy your merch and support where you at?
Music is on all the streaming platforms: Spotify, Amazon Music,
YouTube.
yeah, iTunes, all that stuff. Merch. We don't have a website or anything for merch.
Yeah,
But we do have a Venmo where we can accept payment, but yeah, we don't have an actual store per se.
Yeah.
Which we need to do, but
Yeah,
just haven't got to it.
Is there a way to view your merch to know how much to Venmo you and shipping?
Is there pictures on
I will tweak our EPK, our electronic press kit, next week because I gotta take some stuff down and put some stuff up.
Okay.
Anyway, so I will tweak that next week and put some like pricing on merch. think right now, what do we have? We have T-shirts, we have beer koozies, we got autographed and non-autographed pictures, we got
Keychain.
keychains, buttons,
Stickers.
and of course sunglasses for those people that like to wear their sunglasses at night.
I love that. I was listening to that today.
Yeah. Ponder the irony. Part of the reason we chose that was because it was like a pop cover from the 80s that hadn't been, beaten to death by like other metal bands and whatnot. Because one of the songs we toyed around with was "Paint It Black" by the Stones, but problem being, it's been pretty thoroughly,
Used and
covered,
abused.
explored.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let's do something different. So
Hey, can you send that to me? I'd love to play it.
What's that? Sunglasses at night?
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool.
I love the 80s, so
Yeah,
I'm
we're big
excited
80s
to hear it
fans.
too.
Hey, man, thank you so much for coming in and telling our audience about Renegade Train. These guys are in Michigan. You can find them on my group pages. You can look them up and find them on their pages and Bandcamp and all that great stuff and YouTube. But check them out. They rock super hard. Let's get them to Cleveland because it would be an awesome time. Thank you so much for coming on and supporting our show, and we love supporting you.
pleasure's all ours, good sir.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
very
Nice
cool.
to talk to you guys.
Nice talking to you. This has been Renegade Train. This song is called Uncertainty, and you guys are going to dig this. You guys have a fantastic night.
Same to you.
All right, man. Rock on. Renegade Train. Freaking
Oh, that's
great,
great.
man. Love the intro. That song rocks. We were talking about them the whole time, man. So cool. I'm going to give you one of these.
Tactical nuke incoming!
You guys rock, and here's your train horn. Renegade Train. Great interview, man. All the interviews are always awesome. I love talking to those guys.
Yeah, I saw the 3 names and then I didn't see the third person until about halfway through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did the same thing in the very beginning. Then I saw you hiding in the corner on the
Yeah.
end. I was like, there's 3, man. Very cool. And hello to my Cleveland Project. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you guys. We played you at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, we did.
We rocked you out. All right, so we're going to do some Breaking Spines news. I got some news for you. We're going to go through it, and then we're going to play a couple tunes, and then I got something else for you. All right? All right, so Cradle of Filth lawsuit. Have you heard about this?
Not about the lawsuit, no.
Yeah, you know the band, though.
Yeah.
All right. 6 former members, including longtime guitarist Paul Allender and former keyboardist vocalist Lindsay Schoolcraft, have filed a massive lawsuit against Danny Filth. The suit alleges unauthorized commercial use of their likeness, unpaid royalties, and threatening work environment.
Sounds like rap again.
Yeah. All over again.
There's like 3 different rats at one point. There's like Steve Piercy,
hate
Bobby Blotzer, and Von Cruiser.
I hate that. That's the worst, man. The worst.
LA Guns had like a 3 bands at one point. I felt like.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they had the Kelly Nichols LA Guns, and then they had LA Guns, and then they had Phil Lewis's LA Guns. And Tracy.
Are you talking about the? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what the third one was called. And then Tracy had the LA Guns.
Yeah,
LA
Tracy's Guns, and then it was
Yeah.
Phil and Steve still, right?
Yeah, and then Kelly Nichols had his own LA Guns. That's so stupid. I hate
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
All right, so the New Metal Values Ozfest Rehash Tour, a highly anticipated massive tribute band package tour, is officially gearing up to celebrate the peak era of the late 90s and early 2000s new metal. Bunch of cover bands. I don't know. That's kind of... I don't know. Cover bands. Cover bands are okay.
I mean, there's good cover. I mean, I'm someone that loves to see cover bands and does cover bands or whatever. There's definitely a good difference between cover and tribute. Tribute
Yeah,
bands
definitely.
try to sound like them. Tribute bands try to look like them. Both are like ideal for other reasons. I mean, it's always good to have live music, and if you're not going to call Bon Jovi and make him come to some, for a live thing, it's always nice.
I like cover bands, don't get me wrong, and I like tribute bands. I just don't know if I want to go to a concert and watch cover bands play the songs that I like. I'd
I
rather...
guess the thing too, like
Weird
you gotta
for me.
think,
It's a
do they really look like them in
festival.
their prime and stuff like that? Like seeing a band like Zozo is like worth it. You know
Yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure. There's a lot of like tribute
Where you
bands
get
out there
the
that are killer.
experience as the people did, as they did in their prime, in their heyday.
True.
As much as possible.
True.
That's why it's fun and cool,
Yeah.
and that's why I like to do it.
Well, yeah. She plays in a cover band. You could do covers. You do mostly metal covers? 80s rock metal
It's just
stuff?
like 80s pop, 80s rock, metal, like whatever. But I play. It's just more of I play with my voice, I sing.
Yeah, she's a singer.
That's it.
She loads all the equipment on her back. Okay. You know who...
that heavy microphone,
the heavy microphone. Where's the singer? She's already loaded all her equipment in. That's fantastic.
Our singer's getting drunk at the bar. Why?
She's at the bar while you're carrying the huge Ampeg bass. Takes 3 people to wheel it in. Hey, I knew a guy that played a Leslie organ. That he had to bring a pallet to lift it up. The thing was giant.
Jeez.
All right.
Sounds like the Neil Peart Bond thing in the back.
Yeah.
Whatever that was called.
The gong.
Yeah, the gong.
The gong is great. You can only use it a couple times. I know a band in Cleveland. I'm not going to mention their name, but he uses the gong constantly through his songs. One time I counted. It was 17 times on one song. I was like, come on, bro. Might as well just get the cowbell out and really crack
He's
that
just trying to
thing.
get his money's or his
His money's
investment
worth.
out of it.
$10,000 on this gong. They use it a bunch of times. Jeff James out in the audience is counting. That's 15. I can't help it. I'm counting. Every time I've seen this band play, I always. And one time I asked him, I go, "Did you bring the gong?" He had no idea what I was talking about. It was great. You know who? You know who?
I'm out of that phase. I don't want to be reminded.
I get a little. No, I'm not gonna do it. All right, so you know who Jennifer Finch is, right?
I don't know.
L7 bassist.
Okay.
Jennifer Finch has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of brain cancer, prompting the scene to rally behind her with a newly launched GoFundMe campaign. If you guys are going to give money to something and you want to do some kindness out there, definitely L7's bassist, Jennifer Finch. It's got to be very traumatic. It's got to be horrible.
F cancer.
What's that?
I said F cancer.
Yeah, F cancer. You're right. I agree with you. All right, so the passing of Mike Browning. The community is mourning the loss of death metal pioneer Mike Browning. He was co-founder of Morbid Angel and the mastermind behind Nocturnus AD, who has passed away at the age of 62. He didn't even get to hit retirement, Robin.
Jeez. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
That's pretty young. I thought my one
Is
grandma
young.
was young at 70, even back. My other
70 is
grandma.
still young.
Yeah, exactly.
80 is pushing it. Like I think I'd like to live to like 76. Let's call it in the middle somewhere. When you're losing your bowels, it's not a pretty thing. You got to go.
Sounds
But-
like you just got to take some better care of your body.
But it's always the people that are like, I want to live to 76 that live to like 105, you know? I had an Aunt Edna. She lived to 103.
You bring any kind of the A stuff around me, I'm just running the other way. That's all I'm going to say.
Aunt Edna also was a bit of a drinker, if you know what I mean. And she still kicked everybody's ass. She was watching everybody die around her. She knew Abe Lincoln when he was running for president. Yeah, she passed away a long time ago. But jeez, man. She was old. I remember going to see her in Toledo, Ohio. Toledo. Okay. All right, so Live Nation, Ticketmaster fallout. Following a major U.S. jury ruling that found Ticketmaster and Live Nation to be an illegal monopoly, industry experts and fans alike are buzzing about what this means. For heavily inflated concert and festival tickets, for the full breakdown, ongoing coverage, you can go to Metal Injection. That's where I got it from. Ticketmaster, man. You've been robbing
They've been
the people.
sued multiple times.
They have good lawyers.
I mean, they did lose. They keep losing and stuff, but they don't actually have to do their consequences. It's just another thing of what we were talking about with these local bands, like becoming way more of a viable option and why people should look into it. Because, I
True.
mean, a $20 ticket, it's at least going into, almost straight to the band themselves. And they're
Yeah.
just a hardworking person, just like anyone else, just like yourself.
I saw Waiting Abigail. Their song, I believe Anxiety, is like number 4 in the charts. They're one above Motionless in White,
Wow.
right? Motionless in White is a big band, man.
Yeah.
They're recognized. They're a national touring band. And Waiting Abigail is an unsigned band. That's amazing. Like I was telling Robin during the break, I'm starting to really love unsigned music more so than, what did you call it?
The B system, probably.
The B system. Yeah.
The B system music, just.
The
I
radio
mean, look at all
stuff.
the weird Ariana Grande stuff too. Like even in pop music, I don't think it's been as prolific as now. Or I don't know what all that's about.
Yeah.
Babylonian.
Unsigned bands, man. That's the way to go. Support your local unsigned bands.
Yeah,
I can't say it enough.
cheaper, but yeah, that's what the point was too. That $20 is going to a hardworking person, like fellow brother of man, not to, Ticketmaster, these fees, that fee, you know, like before it trickles down, they get the last few cents. Like, it's not like that.
Yeah, it's really not fair. And ticket sales too. The bands don't really, unless they work a deal with the venue, and they get like $2 or $3 per each ticket sold. But let's be honest, most venues, and I'm not going to say all the names, and I know who they all are and how they pay the bands, will give you $1 for every ticket sold. The better bands will get 2 or 3. Maybe if you break 50 ticket sales, they'll give you $2 or something like that. You got to understand this about unsigned local bands. They're carrying a ton of equipment in, and it's heavy, man. This stuff, it's not like it's light. Some places you have to go up flights of stairs to play the venue.
Think about the bands that bring their own lights to really
Right?
give people that visual that it's not at the venue, that's there sometimes.
The venue is just there to put up your flyer and let the audience, the people out there, your listeners, know that there's going to be a show there that you're playing. You're bringing the audience. Let's be honest about that. You're bringing the audience. The bar is making money off their liquor. They're making money off the food. Not a lot of bands get a percentage of the sales. It depends on the deal you make. Some venues will give you like 10% or 15% of sales, right? Which you always have to be like, we'll include food, right? Alcohol is the number one because there's the high cost on alcohol, you know, so you want that percentage. Most bands don't make a ton of money doing this, you know? They're not out there touring. A lot of bands are just playing on the weekends, so I can't say it enough. Support your local bands. I once was in a local band myself. She plays in a cover band. We all know what it's like.
I mean, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, like
Yeah.
Cinderella even. I mean, like, go back further than that. Just Alice Cooper. They all practice out of garages and whatnot.
They were once a local band.
A lot of the people that we consider legends, you know, not from nepotism or anything like that either. Like, they had to make it if they wanted to.
Like Renegade Train. You guys probably need a website. I could suggest embroiderywizard.us. Great lady, Cindy Glowlecker, makes fantastic websites. That's who made ours. Made My Cleveland Project's website. You know, if you need some help, just reach out. And we would love to buy your merch. We would love to wear your shirts on the show and the whole bit. So
Cindy,
let our listening audience know. And not only does Cindy do the websites, she also makes merchandise, shirts and everything. All of Outlaw Radio Nation, all of our different shows, all do our, like the hat, all go through her.
That's
and
awesome.
she set up a store for us. She handles all our shipping. So you order, she handles the shipping, it goes out, and then we get a breakdown every 3 or 4 months.
That's cool.
I love it, man. Because then I don't have to do anything. She does all the work.
She have that time, man. Cindy, you're just a queen.
She is a queen. She's amazing. I love her. And Sandy K, I have to say hi to you again,
Yes,
Sandy,
of
the
course,
harlot.
Sandy.
You do amazing work, too. Where do you find the time?
With those different videos and everything, too.
Yeah, it's great. She just did, I don't know if it was Cleveland
Cleveland
Clinic or Rainbow Babies, but she just did a video for My Cleveland Project that included that hospital, and it's great. It's really great. Great community stuff. I love
think
it.
it's Rainbow Babies is part of university, so I think that's a thing. Like,
Is it university?
I
Yeah,
think
it's university.
opened the Rainbow Babies. Yeah.
Yeah. Cleveland Project said, a lot of work and money is spent on bands. A lot of work goes into everything. The time that you write the song and all that stuff. It's not like they're a cover band and they're getting paid $500-$600 for like 3 hours of work. They're going up there and rocking your ass off for like maybe an hour, and then getting off stage. And it's nice to support local. All right, so Iron Maiden, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame drama. Have you heard about this?
A little bit.
All right, so whispers suggest tension in the Iron Maiden camp over the recent induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, with some former members voicing their hopes for an invite to the ceremony. What do you think of that?
I think it really depends on the core of the band who, has been there through the most important times with the band. But I think it's also important for every band to acknowledge their past members, unless it's like they did something horrific as an offense or something. But like, even if they didn't make an impact, like think of Tim Owens for Judas Priest. Like, I think they mentioned him, and it was good that they mentioned him because there's other things that were iconic that he did while he would like. So speaking of Iron Maiden, Blaze Bayley comes to mind. Like.
Yeah.
I have some Blaze stories, we'll say that. But overall, good guy, great voice. You know, it just wasn't written as well for his voice. Obviously, Iron Maiden picked him. He's not a bad singer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Ripper Owens is great,
he's
too.
worth, you know, he deserves that, too. It's not like he deserves the same level of elevation as them, but I feel like being recognized as far as something in a museum of that band, yeah, include it.
I think they should always include ex-members as well. I mean, they had a
It's like a
contribution.
Wikipedia in a museum form, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at, I think Jason Newsted had left Metallica or was in the process of leaving Metallica when they were inducted, and they brought him up, which was great.
He still did work for the band, you know, and that's that for me, you know.
True. Yeah, he didn't just
I can understand that being
leave.
listed exactly with everyone that matters and stuff are not there anymore, but like they deserve to be there, you know.
True. All right, well, that's what I have for you on Breaking Spines News. It was pretty good. And guys, I want to say this to you before we play the next two songs. My mission is to connect you with local makers, right? The builders, the dreamers, keeping our cities moving worldwide. The show is fueled entirely by listeners like you out there. Okay, so please give us a like and share and show the show to your friends. Tell them, you know, what we're doing for the scene. We'd really appreciate that. Okay? All right, so I got two in a row for you because, Johnny, I got to end with you because you got 3 songs in a row that are going to tear the place apart. Okay? All right, so this is The Rising Fall with I Surrender, and we'll be right back.
Mother, hear me. It took a precious part of me, holding ransom, my sweet captivity. I cannot breathe in the water, can't lose the binds I've tied together. Here is the one I pushed aside. Here is the gun for the suicide. this page I'm revealing. Never believe it, but somehow it's all new to me, becoming my everything. And I can't stop the aching that's taking a hold of me, becoming my everything. I've been here before, but somehow it's all new to me, becoming my everything. And I can't stop the aching that's taking a hold of me, becoming my everything.
Speaking of Chicago, the Rise and Fall.
Yeah, they're always great.
That's two songs you haven't heard yet.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, good band. All right, so guys, we're at the end of our show. I do want to remind you, Sunday we have the Outlaw Radio Show at 7. I have a great show planned for you. Put a lot of work into this one. And my special guest on the show will be herself, Rockin' Robin.
The power of the dark side.
The priestess of metal.
Yeah, not every Sunday, just definitely tomorrow.
Yeah. I asked her to be on the show. I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah.
And I love having guests on there. So it's fun. And it makes it
fun.
more of a fun show because we can converse and stuff, right? And that makes it fun for me. Somebody to talk to and hang out with. Okay. So, guys, I just want to repeat it one more time. Tonight is the final night to register to be into the Metal VIP contest for July 26th at the House of Blues. Remember, you get 2 free tickets. You get to hang out with us. You get to meet the band. You get memorabilia. You get to sign up for raffles that include guitar lessons with Doug Aldrich, a Gibson guitar, a metal amp, or an amp.
Blackstar.
Blackstar. Thank you so much. I couldn't think of it. Amongst other things. Plus, you get to see the Bell of the Bands. You get early entry, which is great. So you can get a front seat right in the front row.
Better chance to probably meet some of the judges.
Yeah. Meet these judges, man. Doug Aldrich. He played in Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Mark Kendall. He played in Great White.
I'm excited about learning.
Tony Cavazza was in Hurricane. He co-wrote Bang Your Head by Quiet Riot. Vinny Appice. Vinny, baby. Can't wait to meet you. It's going to be fantastic. Well, we're going to be there. We're going to have our backdrop. We'll have a table set up. You guys could come up and meet Robin. You can meet the Paranormal Chef. Maybe the Zack Attack will be there. I'm not sure. I'll be in the Cambridge room doing some interviews live, remote, which I haven't done in a few years, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I always get scared of doing live remotes. You never know what could happen. But it's going to be a good time. You're going to be on stage with John Raven's band and My Cleveland Project, and we get to be on stage together, which will be super cool.
Or My Cleveland Project.
With My Cleveland Project. And Maureen, hi. It was great to see you at Night Ranger. And My Cleveland Project, you guys rock. I haven't practiced at all, and I probably won't. Because I know the words.
You should at least send it to me, because I just have that one John Raven song for right now.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. So you can
Thank
practice
you.
to it. It's super easy. The chorus is great. It's so much fun. When we did that song, My Cleveland Project brought in Doc Rock from the Doc Rock radio show, me, And he brought in my co-host at the time, which is Jim Bellinger. He played guitar. I got to do that breakdown part and some choruses, and such a fun, great time. And maybe one of these times, and Dave Palisi out there, you got to have this gal come in and sing on one of your songs. She's a singer, man, and she's on the Outlaw Radio Nation. It's a must. Rockin' Robin. She delivers
I'm
the
down.
goods.
It sounds fun.
It is so much fun. So, guys, tonight, midnight Eastern Standard Time in the USA, we're cutting it off. We will be announcing next Saturday the winner of the VIP contest. And you guys have to tune into that show. It's going to be a really good time. Dave Palisi from My Cleveland Project will be on. I'm hoping that we can get some special guests coming on. Maybe Johnny Rocker will be a pop-in for us. Maybe we can get John Raven. I don't know. But let's try to get some of these peeps that are going to be playing the show next Sunday night in. That'd be great, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we've been the Metal Revolution Hour. I got 3 banging songs in a row I'm going to play. This comes from Conspiracy 216. This is Johnny Rocker's band. You guys saw him in the comments. We're going to end out the show with 3 banging tunes by him, 2 in a row, original, and then he's got a new song that he sent to us. It's not mixed or mastered yet, but he likes it enough that he thought it would be awesome on the show. Johnny, you rock.
Sent it midstream.
Midstream. All right, that sounded naughty.
It just sounded gross now that you said that.
Gross, too. I don't even need to say anything. It's so bad. But we are the Metal Revolution. Me and Robin will see you tomorrow. This is Conspiracy 216. Good night, and like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
And stay safe out there.
Stay safe. That's the most important part. And I don't think we got the thunderstorm, which is beautiful.
Yeah, I kept hearing storm, storm, storm. It's just been annoyingly muggy like usual.
It's hotter than hell in here. So let's get out. Let's rock the house. You guys have a fantastic night. We love you. Good night.
Looking for the ignorant, your destinies for fools, to walk the roads of never been, forsaking every rule. Goddamn belligerent, for pleasure in the pain. Looking back, it's always been, after the cuts our scars remain. When our scars fall to the ground, it's unconditional. It's gone down into the fray, online on principle, till your time it slips away. Been so predictable, now you know it's time to pay. It's so sadistical. It's so sadistical. Callous heart, malevolence, the trinity unfolds. Negative and wrapped as a dark end. Oh yeah. Goddamn deliverance, the crushing tides of wrath. All within and all within. For ourselves, how much there is worth. When our scars fall to the ground, it's unconditional. It's gone down into the fray. Online Needs the between now. in the main position. But picture, alright, short this way. Don't exist. To burn all the fire. Let us burn with only one to hide. And it's in the hole, the doctor's peace. Need the let's right now, the bills are paid. Folks in the hole, there'll be no sleep. No pretend it'll be okay. Legal and pain, a desperate grip. Tearing apart, we don't need this shit. So much worse, get the nightmare gets. We're not giving in. No one will ever understand. I struggle. Battered and broken, left undone. They try. I struggle. I struggle. Total collapse. Embrace the truth. The hurt. What's next? It's meant to be. Despair and sorrow are all that's left. Fingers and provisions switch. The scheme was a narrow way. The false goes and then it's ever burn. Crying the struggle, we couldn't descend. But bitter. Alright, short this way. Don't exist. To burn all the fire. Let us burn with only one to hide. And it's in the hole, the doctor's speech. Need the let's right now, the bills are paid. Folks in the hole, there'll be no sleep. No pretend it'll be okay. Legal and pain, a desperate grip. Tearing apart, we don't need this shit. So much worse, get the nightmare gets. We're not giving in. No one will ever understand. I struggle. Battered and broken, left undone. They try. I struggle. I struggle.
Johnny, we don't do this too often, bro, but we came back in just for you because we're going to do a special announcement for your song. But I did want to say this before we leave. Me and Robin went to see Night Ranger together.
Yeah, that was fun.
I had a great time. Wanted to thank you for a really cool time, stress-free. It was super awesome.
Just met new people.
Met new people, some of her friends, some of the people that work with Night Ranger. Super cool. Got to shake Brad Gillis's hand and tell him the reason why I started playing guitar. And yeah, it was super great. Got a guitar pick from the band. thank you so much. It was a great time.
Yeah, that was fun.
We're going to do more of
Love
that.
Night Ranger.
All right, so we're excited about this. We know Johnny is, and he wants to see her reaction to the song. This is Conspiracy 216 covering Judas Priest, Breaking the Law. And let's rock it out. And you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much, Johnny, for tuning in. And the invitation's open if you want to join us next Saturday. We're going to be talking a lot about the House of Blues show, and we're going to be announcing the winner to the VIP concert contest for the concert, and they get to meet you as well.
Yeah.
So this is Conspiracy 216, the debut, and we'll see you later.